Hello everyone, Chris here with Platinum Reviews, and I have the newest Platinum review for Bright Memory Infinite on PlayStation 5. If you do not know what a Platinum review is, that is where I Platinum the game and I review it. I also have regular reviews as well, where I don't Platinum the game, but this is not one of those cases. Be sure to be subscribed to the channel though, so that way you can stay up to date on all of the reviews that I do. So let's jump right into this. Now, Bright Memory Infinite is a first-person shooter. It's developed by an indie studio, and I want to say I saw they only had a few people working on the team. Now, looking at this game, it looks absolutely stunning, and it's very surprising that an indie studio created a game that looks this good and plays amazing. But we'll get into the gameplay in just a bit. Now, this is going to be a really quick review because the game is very, very short. It takes about 2 hours on your first playthrough, about an hour and a half if you play through a second time. It's a very, very quick game. If you start skipping stuff and skipping the cinemas, which you cannot do on your first playthrough, then it'd probably be an hour. So it's a very, very short game, but the game's only like $20, so it's not bad being that short. Now, Bright Memory Infinite story is one that is hard to explain. It isn't a good story at all. It doesn't make sense 99% of the time, supposedly, and this might be all made up. You play as Sheila. It's Sheila, but they pronounce it really goofy, so I don't know how to say her name. You play as Sheila, and she is a agent of something, and there's a weather event, and she's not a weather agent or anything, I don't know what she is, but she goes to take care of the weather thing, and somebody's trying to destroy the world, I think. I don't know. The story is not well written, the characters aren't very exciting when they talk, like, it's just a boring, boring story. But I wouldn't recommend this game on the story. I'd recommend this game on the gameplay. So let's talk about the gameplay. Gameplay in a first-person shooter is a very, very tight rope to walk. A lot of these games have similar mechanics, and it's really hard to differentiate first-person shooters amongst each other. You get Call of Duty every year, you get Battlefield all the time. Shooters are shooters, and you know what to expect. It's when these shooters take away from the regular genre and the thing you're used to and try to break the mold when you find something really special. My favorite shooter of all time is Bulletstorm from People Can Fly, and I love that game so much because it wasn't afraid to change how we felt about shooters. It wasn't afraid to do different things, and it worked so well. And I think that's what it takes for a shooter to really break the mold and be something special, is to not be afraid to try new things, but also do it in a way to where when you do try the new things, it doesn't take away from the gameplay and how smooth the game is. Shooters have to be smooth because if you have any issues with frame rates or anything like that, it can really take away the game and how fun it is. Now, Bright Memory Infinite is one of those games that does try to do things different. It's not just your regular shooter. You're not just shooting regular people. You're also having to fight people with swords and block them and parry. And there's so much little details that it's really good. Now, yeah, you have your guns and whatnot, and your guns have special ammunition, the regular things, but you're also given a katana, which you can use to parry enemies. You can block and deflect enemy bullets. You can even slice somebody up if you wanted to do that. You get skills. These skills vary from pulling enemies towards you, blasting them away, flying up into the sky where you can slice an enemy up, a rocket punch. It really changes the gameplay and makes it to where it's not stale. You do upgrade these skills and you do have that option to upgrade, and you're not over encumbered, I think that's the word I'm looking for, with too many skills to upgrade. So I really, really enjoyed the gameplay in Bright Memory Infinite, but we do have some complaints, so let's get into those. Now, when I say complaints, I really mean glitches. Now, glitches don't normally affect my score too much, depending on the glitch. It's not too bad, so I might take away a point or something like that. It's when you have game-breaking bugs that really, really destroy the game, and I'm actually glad I was able to experience this because I want to warn people about this. Now, the first glitch I hit was an audio bug. This is when a tree fell and made a sound of a tree falling. However, the game was like, hey, you like that sound? Let's keep making it happen. So I kept hearing the sound over and over and over and over for the rest of the game. The entire game, I was just, the game was like, thank you, here you go, buddy, and gave me this audio sound. It was so annoying. But that wasn't even the worst part. That would have only hurt the game a little bit. But the game was like, no, want something more? I hit a game-breaking glitch to where my character would, anytime I would go to use a skill, I would fall through the ground. All my stuff turned into the base skins, because you can customize the skins and choose different ones, the base skins, and everybody started speaking Chinese. I could not make any changes. If you go to start a new game, it does not matter, won't help. The only way to fix it is to delete your save file and then start a brand new game from there. So be warned, after you beat the game, if you're going for the platinum, try not to use the level select. Just start a new game, do it that way. It'll save yourself a bunch of time. Bright Memory Infinite is a great game, but this glitch is what causes so many issues, and it really, really hurts the game. I would give Bright Memory Infinite a 5.5 out of 10. Be warned going into it, you will have a lot of fun, but if you hit this glitch, it will ruin everything. This has been Chris with Platinum Reviews. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video, and as always, keep getting those trophies.